Hey everyone, welcome to Soared's classes, and here we are solving the series of questions from the ISI Msqms 2023. So the question number 23 in front of you is about the following. So you're given a following system of equations. Now in the question you're asked for what value of p this system of equation does not have a unique solution. So we know whenever the value of determinant is not equals to 0, then there is unique solution. And since we don't want a unique solution, so for here, so if this is our determinant A, so we want for this question we should have A is equals to 0. So let us put this determinant is equals to 0. So our determinant of A here is minus 5, minus 3, 11, minus 6, 6, minus 6, 3, p minus 5. So this should be is equals to 0. So now let us try to solve the determinant. So let us first simplify this determinant. Let us operate the rows such as R1. Let's transform R1 into R1 plus R2 and transform R2 in R2 plus R3. So after using this, that is, first let us use this. So in order to write down the first row, I'm going to add this and this. Then my determinant becomes minus 3 minus 5, that is minus 8, 6 minus 6, 0, p plus 3. Right? And now let's operate the second row. So for second row, we have R2 is equals to R2 plus R3. That means R2, this I'm going to transform and I'm going to add this row and this row. So 11 minus 3, so this becomes 8, minus 6 plus 6, this becomes 0, and this is p minus 5. And the last row is as it is 11 minus 6 minus 5. Okay, so now this is equals to 0. Now let us expand, that is solve this determinant with respect to this column. That means I'm gonna just not consider this part, right? And so my determinant becomes minus 8 into p minus 5 minus p plus 3 into 8. So this is equals to 0. If we solve this, we get minus 8p plus 40 minus 8p minus 8 3s are 24. That is equals to 0. So here we get minus 8p is minus 16p, and 40 minus 24 is 16. That means the value of p should be 1. So if the value of p is 1, then there will be no unique solution for this particular system of equations. So let us check the options. We have p is equals to 1. So the correct answer is option A. The next question in front of you is given as follows. So consider a matrix P is equals to 0, P, 0, 0. So first let us write down the given matrix, that is P is equals to 0, P, 0, 0. Now this is a 2 cross 2 identity matrix. Then you have to find out this expansion, right? Series of expansion. So if P is this one is given, let us try to find out the value of p square. So p square is equals to 0 p 0 0 into 0 p 0 0. So multiply this into this, right? First, that is 0 into 0 plus p into 0 is 0. Again 0 into p plus p into 0 is again 0. Now for this and this, that is 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0, 0. Again, 0 into p plus 0 into 0 is 0. So basically, p square is a null matrix. Now, if you keep on multiplying any p with this p square, that is, as you know, this is a continuation from here, p3 plus dot 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 till p21. That means no matter how many p you multiply with this one null matrix, you will get a null matrix. That is, p square is equals to p3 is equals to p4 is equals to dot 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 till p21 is equals to our null matrix. So that means if we go back to the question, that means this part is basically 0. So I have to find out I plus p, and that should be our answer. So let us find out I plus p. Let us say S is the series, so I plus p. I is our 2 cross 2 identity matrix, so I can write on 1 0 0 1 plus, now p that is given is 0 p 0 0. So this becomes 1 plus 0 1 0 plus p 0 0 1 plus 0 0. So this is our answer. Let us check the options. 1p 0 0. We have this is 1p01, right? 1 plus 0, yeah. So the correct option is 1p01, and that is 1p01. So the correct option is B. Okay. Now let's look at the question number 25. So the question number 25 in front of you is, a hydraulic cylinder manufacturing company has decided to outsource the surface hardening process of piston rods to one of the 5 shortlisted heat treatment companies. Each company has been given 100 piston rods for surface hardening, and any rod with unsatisfactory surface hardens will be rejected. So basically, let us say, since there are 5 shortlisted companies and each of them are rejecting one if there is any problem. So let's say there are 5 rejections: x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. And we have arranged it in ascending order. Okay, it's less than or equal to 6. Okay. Now, see, this question looks like this is a very lengthy question, but sometimes the length of the question will not determine the length of the answer. Sometimes the lengthiest question can have the smallest and the easiest answer. So don't be afraid of the length of the question. Just calm yourself and read whatever they're asking here, okay? So we have taken 5 rejections and arranged them in ascending order. Now, another thing is that these rejected rods are less than 10 for each company, okay? Okay, so there are 5 treatment companies. So we have taken 5 companies and x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 and arranged these companies on the basis of number of rejections. That is, x1 company will have the least number of rejections and x5 will have the most number of rejections. So we have arranged it. Now here xi, that is, for every company the number of rejection is less than 10. That is, one company can reject 1 2 3 dot 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 9 till 9 but not 10. Okay, so we have got this. That is, we have 5 companies arranged according to the number of rejections they have in ascending order, and also each company will not reject 10 or more than 10. That is, they will reject less than 10. So these information we have got from here, and now let's read the next one. So if the median rejection is 5, median rejection, that means these 5 companies arranged in ascending order of the number of rejections. So median rejection means the middlemost value. So let's say this third company will reject 5 and the mode is 6. So what is mode? Mode means the most number of times repeated. So that means if this is in ascending order, I cannot write 6 this side, but I can write 6 here. That is, after 5 comes 6. And since this is mode, so both the fourth and fifth will reject 6 and 6. Otherwise, it's not the mode, right? And x1 and x2 will reject any number less than 5. So this is how the arrangement will be. So now let's come to the tail of the question. So what is the maximum number of piston rods that could be rejected for a single heat treatment company? So this is very clear. The maximum is 6 and 6, because x1 and x2 will reject anything less than or equal to 5 but not more than that. And since mode is 6, so both of them have 6, that is most repeated number in the series. So obviously the answer is 6. So that is option B. The next question is question number 26, a very easy question in front of you from the Poisson distribution. It's a direct and very easy question. तो क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला गया है कि a random variable x follows a Poisson distribution with parameter of lambda greater than 0. We know that Poisson distribution, the parameter is lambda, that is mean and variance. The probability that x takes the value 2, that is x is equals to 2, p of x is equals to 2, and p of x is equals to 3, this is equal. So first let us write down the Poisson distribution, the PMF of Poisson distribution. So what is the PMF of Poisson distribution? Probability of x is equals to x is equals to e to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial for x is equals to 0 to infinity. This is our Poisson distribution. Now for p of x is equals to 2, then this is e to the power minus lambda, lambda square by 2 factorial, and for probability for the value 3, we have e to the power minus lambda, lambda cube by 3 factorial. Now according to the question, this is equal to this. So according to question, p of x is equals to 2 is equals to p of x is equals to 3. That is e to the minus lambda, lambda square by 2 factorial is equals to e to the power minus lambda, lambda cube by 3 factorial. Now e to the power minus lambda and e to the power minus lambda gets cancelled. So here we have 3 factorial by 2 factorial is equals to lambda cube by lambda square, that is lambda is equals to, or lambda is equals to 3, and that is our answer. So let's check the options. That is option C, the answer.